Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, how are you? My name is Angela, and today we're going to be trying out the 3D puff embroidery thing that's going around. Now, obviously it's been around for a very long time. You normally see it on hats. Every time I'm at the Impressions Expo with Melco, they always have it on the hats, and I always look like, that would be so cool if I could do that on a shirt. I didn't say that. I didn't think you could. Until I saw this girl on TikTok do it. She has like a script, Kentucky. She has like all these states, and she has them on shirts. I'm like, let me ask Melco if this actually works, like if it's durable washability. So like I asked them, they said, yeah, just no dry cleaning for puff. Also at the show at the Atlantic City, they actually had the puff around the sweatshirt. So I was like, okay, well, definitely possible. I even washed it and put it in the dryer. It still looked fine, but I'm not gonna tell my customers to put it in the dryer. I'm gonna say just hang to dry. I'm excited to try it. So got a few things that I know I will need. Again, I've never done this. You need a heating gun. So you need a heating gun for after you rip off the puff. There'll be pieces sticking out, so the heating gun will like shrink it up and, you know, make it look better. And then this is a big old box of 3D puff foam. I've seen people like trying to use craft foam. I'm honestly not sure. This foam is made specifically for puff embroidery. It's the one that they use at the Melco booth at the shows. This is from Gunold. I forgot what I ordered, but obviously I ordered a lot. So I got white. Oh yeah, I got like 15. I overbuy, it's okay. 15 of the white, because I wasn't sure. When I have ideas, I get nervous they're gonna go viral, that I'm not gonna have enough product. Then I got some red. This is a 3mm thick foam. Then I got this pink. I only got 10 sheets of this, I think. 5 sheets of blue. This is some brown. This is the tan. 5 sheets of navy and some gray. I was trying to look to see, because I don't know what shirt color I'm gonna do. I wanted to look and see what foam I had so I can match it up. So with the foam, from what I've learned from Melco, you want the foam to match the thread color as much as possible. So these were, I think I bought every color they had, I believe. Maybe not a yellow. Try to buy every color. When it comes to puff embroidery, I've seen some people on TikTok trying to just, I'm gonna use a thick font. No, you can't just use a thick font. That's not how puff works. Puff, it's digitized specifically for this foam. Puff Digitizing has way more stitches, and it also has end caps, like caps at the end of the letters, because otherwise the foam will stick out as you're embroidering, because it's satin stitching. Your design needs to be digitized for puff. You can't just use a basic font and think it's gonna work, because washing it may change. As it embroiders, it'll change. Like, make sure it's actually a puff font or design in general. So I gotta decide what I'm about to use. I'm not sure. I'll make a decision. The font I found is on Etsy. I'm waiting for Alphalicious Designs to release her puff font. I've been waiting, still waiting. By the time this video comes out, it'll probably be out. Might just do white, just be basics. I don't know. Well, once I figure it out, I'll come back. All right, couldn't decide. I have 3 shirts. You already know, comfort colors all day, every day. Even this one's comfort colors. You can shop this. Don't quit your daydreams on angelajasmina.com. But yes, I'm gonna try these 3. It was only supposed to be 1 shirt, but I couldn't decide. So we're gonna do purple one with white puff, and we're gonna do this one, the mint one with pink puff, and the pink one with pink puff. This just gives me like Miami vibes. I don't know. They're all my size, so they don't sell. They're just for me. It's cool. This whole thing may not even work, but we're gonna try it anyways. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm using the 8x13 Mighty Hoop. If you would like free shipping on Mighty Hoops, you can use my link down below, codes Kids Customs. This is my stabilizer. It's linked in my Amazon storefront. Backing holder. We'll start with this purple shirt. I use tape for placement. I pretty much just use the top of the tape to figure out where I want the design to go. I want the top of the design to be here, so the design's, I think it's about 2 inches, so it's pretty much about the size of this tape. So it's just gonna be across the chest right here. To find the center of the shirt, because tags are sometimes crooked, collars are sometimes crooked, you can fold the shirt in half, and then heat press it, and it'll give you a crease to find the center line. I'm eyeballing it. I also find that using the cutting mat helps me make sure my shirt is actually straight as well. All right, they're magnetic hoops, so they just snap right on. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the design loaded into the computer. The design, like I said, I bought the font off Etsy, and I used Brilliance Essentials to make the words. Type out the word and move all the letters closer together. That's all I did. There was nothing else I did. So I'm gonna go ahead and load it onto the Melco OS. So I can just go ahead and select all 3 machines I'm gonna use and just load the design onto all 3 machines. It's called Overthinker Puff. There we go. It's on all the machines now. I have to make sure I'm on the correct machine. Right now I'm on Ghost, and I want this to be white thread, so on my machines 8 is white. And I'm gonna go ahead and increase the active feed. That's the tension. So for 3D foam, you want to click it to 20. So the tension to 20. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this all the way up to 20. Now this design is 2 inches, so I'm gonna go ahead and move this up, and then I'm going to trace the design. Like I said, I want the laser to end up on the top of the tape because that's where I wanted the top of the design to start. So it's about 1/4 inch too tall, so I'm just gonna move it down. So now I gotta cut the puff. All right, so here is the puff. Now the design is 2 inches. I'm just cutting 4 inches because this is my first time. I just don't want to mess up, and then the puff moves while it's embroidering, you know. Nice, nice and straight. See where the laser is? So it ends literally the tiniest bit under the tape. That also helps with where I'm gonna place the puff because I can see where I need to make sure it at least covers. So the top of the tape and then past the tape. This is definitely big enough. Do another, oh, wrong button. That was the start button. Backwards. Reset. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and place the foam on top. Take the tape off. At the show, I've seen them like tape the puff to the garment, so tape it here like this. Just so I guess it doesn't move, especially in the beginning, like first few stitches. Let me do another trace with the puff. Oh, gotta move that tape. See, that's why tracing is important. I'm probably gonna move the puff up a little bit because it was too close to the top and there was so much extra space on the bottom. I don't know if I'm gonna tape it anymore. I think I might just hold it. I feel like once it starts embroidering, it should be fine. I put my speed to 950. I'm not even sure what to run it at. Active feed is at 20. So I guess we're just gonna start. Let's see what happens. Ah! Done. So I did learn that I need to put the press foot up a little bit higher and you just pull it off. This is easier than HTV. Oh my god, guys, this looks so cute already. All right, and now I'm gonna take it over and heat it with the heat gun. All right, since that one came out good, now we can go ahead and make the other 2. So I already have the pink one hooped up, and I'm gonna go ahead and hoop up this mint one. Put my tape for placement, and let's get them on the machines. All right, so we got both of these done. So you can see some of the puff in both of them, but I have not heated them yet, so that's what the heat gun's for. I'm gonna heat them. I do have a hole here next to the end. That could be the needle. I watched one Melco video that said to use an 80 needle, but most people don't do puff on shirts, so I'm not sure if that applies. And then slowing it down maybe would help. Not 100% sure, so I'm gonna play around with it a little bit more. But let me go ahead and heat these. So with the heat gun, you don't want to just stand on here because it is hot. You want to just keep moving it, and it will shrink the puff. Alright guys, so that's it for the video. So here is how this one came out. Y'all saw the other ones. Which one is your favorite? The other one I already put in the photo booth, so I can't go get it. I was trying to list them, but I think they're both like really cute. Cool, I'm just gonna troubleshoot that little hole inside of the letter N and see if I can figure out why. And then restitch. I'll probably just use another shirt and stitch on the back of it a few times and see what settings to avoid that. But overall, from being my first time using puff, I give myself an A+. Let me go ahead and get these listed so I can go make some money. And I will see you guys in the next video. If you enjoyed, please give the video a thumbs up. Consider hitting the red subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!